Hello YouTube, it's Jetty here 7 and welcome to something that will not become a series. It is just a thing I won't do much. It is an origami tutorial. Now today we'll be making a butterfly. Now just a little disclaimer, this is something I made up and my friends. If you see this thing on the internet, then it is just a few coincidence. I'm not a liar or anything. So anyway, let's get right to it. The first thing you want to do is to fold this corner down. Now make sure you'll see in a minute, there's a little like ends to it. There's not completely folded. If you look at that, my finger is rolling over it now. And make sure you leave that end too. Just fold that. And that is your first step. The second step is to fold these corners down to make it like a sailboat. Now once you see it like right about now, if I take it like that, once it's folded, it kind of looks like a sailboat. And like, see if I lift it, it looks like a sailboat. Yeah, so that's how you should remember it. The next step is to put this down, so you fold that over there and then you form a triangle. Now you can imagine this is a house. I just like to imagine it like that. This part is optional, but you can just fold these ends down right here. This makes it slightly more decorative, and it'll look much better once you create it. So once you're done with that, you can go ahead and fold this top part down. So once you look at it, you can imagine if you put it upside down, it kind of looks like this stairwell kind of thing, and that's how you should imagine it. It's better with those optional things. It looks more like that with an optional thing, so that's how you should remember it. Now, you should just fold it in half. It's very simple. It's easy to remember, so there's really no step to remembering this. If you want to stop it here, you may. Now it's a stealth plane. It's not aerodynamic, but this is the part I made up to. I just made random folds and it ended up like this. The parts after this is all what my friend made up. Alright, so if you want to create a butterfly, this is it. So now, what you want to do, once I do it, because I'm dubbing over this, let's wait a second. So now, what you want to do is you want to fold that down and fold that down as well, about to there. And that'll create this little place for your fingers, which you'll see what you do with that later. Now you just want to fold it out. It should look like that. And just fold the wings down a little bit just to make it look even like that. All that's left to do now is to take this top part, make sure you flip it over, so that part is going down, and then you just pinch the ends to go into it. Now, you didn't see it quite good, but you just pinch the end a little bit, and then it creates, you can make a finger, and then you can make it even flap. Once you move that for your fingers, it's not from a great angle, but I'll show you at a good angle in 1 second. This should look slightly better. I'm actually not dubbing over this time, but you see, oh, by the way, once I said where you pinch it over, you didn't quite see it, but you see this end? You take it, so you take this end, you see this? See this little dimple here? Like that thing? Well, you just pinch the end a little bit and put that in there. So then basically becomes this little thing for your fingers. You just open and close your fingers. Now, some downsides to this is that it does not look much like a butterfly on the bottom. This is also not the best one I've ever made, but follow my instructions and you should end up with something pretty good. Now, it is not like, just don't be like hating this, like, I've seen one better than that. It's like, well, I just made it up. I'm horrible at origami, but this is just one I made up. So, yeah. So, thank you guys for watching this episode of this origami. This is just one episode. This is not going to be another thing. Well, if it does, then I'm wrong. But thank you guys for watching. If you want to see more of this, make sure to decapitate that like button with the lightsaber. Actually, do it anyway, because if you don't, I will kill you. And until next time, my fellow Jedi, I will see you.
Turn down for what?